Well, if it isn't my own worst enemy, me.
Hi, me.
It's important to love yourself. Good evening, laddies, lasses, and welcome to the click. I hope you're doing dandy finalicious today because you smell dandy finalicious and your socks look, oh my, just amazing. Anyway, today we're gonna look at r/terminally stupid because we have all had that moment in our life when we do something very, very silly that we later regret, and this video is meant for us to not feel alone in our stupidity. Yeah, that's wholesome enough. Let's do this. Booyah, baby. And as everyone knows, I am still the most subscribed channel on YouTube. Let's keep it that way by I am cancer free! How the frick did he change a zodiac sign? I am literally so freaking stupid. My freaking god, never mind, forgive me.
Oh my god, you're like a literal cancer girl. How do you change that? Oh my god.
Corn maze rules, translated for teenagers. Sup? Can you like not speed through the maze, bro? Like stay within your squad on the path, cause that would be like straight fire. TBH, don't throw nada, but like for sure not the corn. Don't be a creeper and don't like totes scare people. That's whack, dude. Have a valid time. TY. Yeah. Who did you hire to write this? Either you hired a 45-year-old or the teenagers are pulling your leg, so to say. Oh, they're pulling it so hard. I know you tweeted as a joke, but I also know many cases where women got because of stress men cause. So yeah, I read this as chlamydia. What's the C? Cancer.
And that day, medical science came to a halt. Men!
First time posting. Be gentle. How can I flip this image so my son is facing the camera? I've tried using the flip canvas horizontal and also image invert, but nothing seems to work. Please help.
How can I flip this picture so he's facing forward? You know what, lady? I am feeling very generous today, so I am going to fix this.
Okay, here we go. Absolutely gorgeous. So simply what you do, let me just check here real quick. Do I have any faces in this folder? I have a Markiplier meme. I guess I can use this. That's going to be absolutely gorgeous. All right, so simply what you do to get a three-dimensional pictures is that you take a picture of Markiplier and you simply squeeze that on top of the child, and then you zoom in and adjust it so it's the right proportions, and then we just zoom in and we fix some of the edges on this absolute piece of art. And there you go. That is how you flip your image 360 degrees. Just make sure you have a little picture of Markiplier handy, and there you go. Thank you. Subscribe to my channel for more tutorials.
So I'm just lying here taking, oh my god, everything is worth a selfie. Dying is worth it if I just get a good selfie.
No, you are right. Stand up. No, you... Remember, kids, grammar is sexy. I overheard this conversation once. Person A, I'll have the chicken. Person B, I thought you said you were vegetarian. Person A, I am. Person B, what do you think a vegetarian is? Person A, someone who doesn't eat animals. But you want the chicken. A chicken is a bird, not an animal. Underage guys show up drunk to bail out underage drunk friend.
This is such drunk logic. He's like, oh no, bro, our friend got caught. Let's go get him out. Oh, we're still drunk? Whoops. It's so silly.
Lost hiker ignored phone calls from search team because they didn't recognize number. Oh, wasn't there a tip recently where someone said like, oh, you should turn on your internet when you have no connection because then you can figure out where you are?
This is your monthly reminder that speaking affirmations into your water before you drink it, it literally changes the molecular structure of said water. Trust me, I have sources. There was experiment with water, poured into 2 bottles. One bottle they wrote said kind words, love, peace, etc. A second bottle, mean words, anger, hate. Meditated good and bad energy into the bottles for 1 month, then looked at the crystals under a microscope. There was an undeniable difference. Oh my god, my sample size of 2, and the crystals looked a little different. Wow, it's almost like 2 snowflakes never looked the same.
You know that emotions and are like super subjective experiences, and water typically don't have a subjective experience? What are you doing? This is like creating holy water, but it's really annoying.
Holy water, you mean live, laugh, love water?
Oh, I can sell that. Fact! If the Earth was 10 feet closer to the sun, we would all burn up. And if it was 10 feet further away, we'd freeze to death. God is amazing. Wow, that's crazy. I know. Amen. To anyone wondering, that's not true. 1. Earth's orbit is elliptical and the distance from the sun varies around 147 million kilometers to 152 million kilometers on any given year. 2. Every star has a habitable zone that is affected by the size of the star and its intensity. The sun's habitable zone is about 0.95 astronomical units to 1.37 astronomical units. And AU is the Earth's average distance from the sun, 93 million miles. So Earth's orbit could decrease by 4,500,000 miles or increase by 34 million miles and still be in the habitable zone. 3. If your claim was true, by any moderately sized earthquake could take us out of the habitable zone. Sorry. Oh, God. Okay, that's cool and all, but don't ever comment on my status telling me I'm wrong ever again. Did I ask you? Did I? No. Nice. You're freaking awesome. This is why I love you. The internet is beautiful in so many ways. It shares so much knowledge across the world, brings people together. By the way, join my Discord, speaking of bringing people together, where we don't discuss freaking equivalent of flat earth stuff.
Unless it's memes. We are so much more intellectual.
So you know how ladders help you reach tall places? Yes. Yeah, I can't think of a single other way to use this ladder to get that piece of cloth down. Yeah, just keep trying. You'll get it eventually. Yeah, there you go, there you go. It's important to use tools the appropriate way. Think... It's not even outside the box. I don't even know what this is. Like underneath the box? He's still going. He's still not... This video is like a minute long. He's still going at it. Yahoo answers.
How do I take a shower without drowning my unborn baby? I'm pregnant, and I haven't showered or gone near water in 5 months.
Oh, dear God.
Because I'm afraid the water will go up my vajayjay and drown my baby. I wanted to put a plastic bag between my legs to try to take a bath, but maybe I should just elevate my...
A cork. A cork is... Yeah, there you go.
I don't know, but I'm afraid little Trevor isn't gonna make it. My husband hasn't touched me in months, ?
Maybe because you haven't showered. The odor. Oh, my God.
Hi, I don't shower because I'm worried the water is gonna drown the babies in my balls. Does someone have any tips? Like, can I cork it? Thank you. Y'all, this old lady on Facebook got angry at me, so she threatened to call my job and report my rude behavior to my boss. So she got my information from my page.
Are you still a cashier at the Krusty Krab? I will be contacting your employer and your parents' relatives.
She's gonna try to call Mr. Krabs on me, y'all. She's gonna try to contact Bikini Bottom. She's going to call a phone number and ask,
"Is this the Krusty Krab?"
And the person who answered the phone will have a choice to make.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
No, this is Patrick.
And that, kids, is how great content is made. Oh, yes, indeed. And then we'll end up on Reddit.
And then it will end up in a clickety-wickety video.
Set on trims, compromised, blahy blahy blah. Click here to compare them. Click here to compare. We're not at the level where we have touchscreen newspapers yet. Please chill, thank you. Deputy said Barnes was arrested on a charge of trafficking methamphetamine. In 2012, Barnes climbed inside a hollow 3,500-year-old cypress tree in Big Tree Park in Longwood to smoke meth with a friend and lit a fire so she could see better. The flames spread and destroyed the 120-foot tree.
We're inside a flammable object. Let's light a fire.
Spoiler alert, Jesus wasn't vaccinated. Woo!
You also know what they didn't have? Frickin' Facebook. Get off it. And the average lifespan was like, what, 30? Per that definition, I would like already be dead. God, I'm old. I'm so old. I'm maturing like a fine wine. Oh, yes, indeed. A fine vaccinated wine. Do people outside of the US celebrate the American Independence Day, 4th of July? Why or why not? Why would they? Do you guys in America celebrate Red October Revolution?
No, what's that? It's not. Oh my, it's a local. Oh.
This is not a joke. People selling homeopathic remedies say writing the name of the remedy on a piece of paper and putting the cup of water in works as well as the remedy. Which may tell you something about this garbage. Wait.
Ran out of what is a good replacement until I get some in the mail? I don't know, I ran out. Kiddos get lots of scraps. You can paper remedy if needed. Write Arnica and 30C or 200C, whichever you're using, on a blank sheet of paper. Put a glass of 4 ounces of water on top of it. Let it sit for 20 minutes and dose from there. 1 sip, spoonful, 1 dose. Oh my god.
This is equally stupid. Do you whisper to it? Do you whisper? Is that how you actually do it? Instead of having a paper, maybe you can whisper to it to change the molecular structure.
Disinfectant. Disinfectant. Look, it turned into disinfectant.
Pastor feeds congregation with rat poison to prove their faith. They all die. Whoa. U.S. town rejects solar farm, worried it would suck up all the energy from the sun. Yeah, it's big break time.
This sounds like some Star Wars stuff.
Oh, we have to recharge the Death Star. Let's just suck up a little sun.
I'm gonna rain on your parade here, but solar panels are not that advanced or powerful. Just gonna put it out there in case anyone was like worried. Thank you. Resolved question.
If Batman parents are died, then how was he born? It doesn't make sense how died parents can have children. Did they think this through?
I'm on a boat. Oh dear God, not even the username is spelled correctly. Well, you know, you can have kids before you die.
There is literally scenes with this in the movies when he's a kid and the parents get shot. How did the kid doesn't automatically disintegrate just because the parents die? That would be horrible.
Gay people rely on straight people to produce more gay people.
It actually doesn't work like that. Some of us are born like this. Nobody turned me into a gay person.
That's not the point of the meme.
It is. It's saying that gay people only exist because they were straight and someone turned them gay. It's a plague. But some of us just discovered ourselves.
No, that's not the thing.
So I'm not out there turning straight people into gay because like me, some other are already gay.
I hope you're joking. You are clearly missing the point.
Oh dear God.
Ah, Instagram comments. Oof, the zenith of humanity. Caution, do not swallow. Okay, why did you have to put this up? I want the context, but also don't. Now I'm curious. It's kind of like a car crash. You want to look away, but you can't. Okay? This is the same thing here. I want to see what happened, but I also don't. But hey. Police in Turkey try to stop Pride Parade with water cannons. Accidentally creates rainbows. Or maybe, imagine the wholesome twist if they had the orders to close it down, but instead they were like, I mean, as long as we hosts, we're technically doing our job, right? And then they just create rainbows instead. It's like, sorry, boss. It's like, it just encouraged them further for some reason, the moisture. And she's like, oh, shucks. Oh, so beautiful. I don't think that was the case, but beautiful. A profanity filter banned the word bone at the paleontology conference.
Here we see this boner is really big. It must have come from a real chonkosaurus.
Words like bone, pubic, and stream.
Wait, what's stream? What?
Are frankly ridiculous to ban in the field where we regularly find pubic bones in streams. One participant said of the filter, which organizers had to thwart.
So dumb.
I cannot make this up. These broke a free condom vending machine. Free! They broke into it. It's free! And there's how you use a face mask. It just depends on where on the face you put it. Ingredients. 1/4 cup of sugar.
I was waiting to use some full cream milk, bought by mistake instead light milk, and came across this recipe. I've just cooked it and the rice is so beautiful and creamy. I only added 1/3 of a cup of sugar because my husband doesn't like things too sweet, and it's perfect for us. 1/3 is less than 1/4. Yeah, that's 1/3 of a pizza is less than 1/4 of a pizza. Yeah, that's boo-hoo.
Look at this. It's a little choo-choo.
Doo-doo-doo.
I tried so hard.
So I got my first tattoo. Home job.
Why did you get the Star of David tattooed on you? You never strike me as a religious person.
It's a pentagram. XD Hail Satan.
A penta is 5 points. Yours have 6, which makes it the Star of David.
I'm sorry, what?
This is the kind of thing, the similar thing when they spell a tattoo wrong.
Live, laugh,
Oh God, no.
live, laugh, lactose intolerance.
I've seen this a couple of times now. I just want to let folks know that these land bridges can promote and spread disease between populations, just like Europeans brought disease to the New World. Every solution may also have problems. Holland put up 600 bridges like this to help animals cross the routes. Applause for the Netherlands.
Okay, first up, these populations is the same population. This just keeps them from being separated, and they would cross anyway. They would just be stupid animals running over the road instead. So this reduces car crashes by helping animals cross that would cross anyway. They're a part of the same population.
How to make up problems where there are none.
And also somehow make it like a race issue. I swear to God. Asfudge, $4.99. Ooh, I am so intrigued. Oh, yes, indeed.
I ordered and paid for a dozen Mickey Mouse Rice Krispie Treats, and you only sent me 12. My brain is running on power save mode.
How do I communicate with blind people? Like, obviously there's Braille, but it's also some kind of clicking I can do with my tongue or simulate Braille verbally. Never mind you. You can just talk to them. Found a job opening that requires 8+ years of Swift experience. Swift is a programming language that came out 3 years ago. It's like every job application when you're a fresh graduate. We're looking for a 20-year-old with 25 years of experience, newly graduated with 3 PhDs, and 25 years of more experience.
Don't worry, if you just work 2 jobs at the same time, it's still possible.
This is a micropost. We have difficulties getting you on the Xbox data. Base, we require your email and password to get you back on our database. Learn to spell at school.com. My pass is stupid. I actually feel for it. Have fun getting hack. I am the smartest heck in the world. Good thing it's blocked off so we don't spread anything.
Oh my god, modern problems require modern solutions. How is this a solution?
Frickin' racist with his Confederate flag!
Norway!
It even says the name of the flag on top of it. How can you get
Yeah, Norwegians, I'm looking at you, you little sus. My god. Age?
13.
Kid? No, I am a 13-year-old adult. Speech, sneak illusion.
I think he's asking if you have a kid. It's now dumb.
That question is even more stupid.
Here's what it looks like the vaccines baby born will receive them. Tell me if you think this is normal. So many vaccines.
This is not a visual of the number of vaccines anyone will receive. Those are insulin needles, and this was originally about type 1 diabetes before the anti-vaxxers took the image and changed the text. Like, do you even fact-check anything? This is the second meme I've corrected you on in like 5 minutes. Yes, what's your source? Ooh,
I have this academically reviewed meme from a Facebook page, and it's beautiful.
Around 1,000 Jupiters could fit inside the sun. Around 1,300 Earths could fit inside Jupiter.
If the sun is that big, why is there dark in space? Why does it only illuminate Earth?
Why does it only... Okay, let's just make a little brain experiment here on a very small scale, right?
What do you think lights the moon?
Patient dies after family members unplugs ventilator to plug in cooler at Coda Hospital. Since it was a very hot day in the isolation ward, his family members brought an air cooler. Oh yeah, that's cool. At least they didn't die sweating. God... me when people. Oh.
Just sitting here eating popcorn, cell phone in hand with 9-1 already punched in. Oh, that doesn't look that.
Why use one ladder when you can tie together 5?
Why do women even need gynecologists? It's just another excuse for women to pretend that vaginas have so many problems and get the gender-oriented pity party they crave. In reality, it's little more than a social visit and puff of perfume. Let's face it, if women's vaginas really did have enough problems to warrant going to the doctor, then it's because they can't keep their legs closed and use them too much to manipulate men. That's why I'm Megatau. For the record, there is a medical speciality called urology, which is specifically a penis doctor. Women only need to go to a gyno if they're naughtily active or have a specific problem.
We want to find out about problems with female organs. We asked a man who's also not a doctor. Nailed it! AI robot programmed to give ethical advice turns racist and homophobic after studying 1.7 million real-life humans examples. Isn't that just beautiful? It's made in our image. We are such a wonderful species. I once went to like an AI conference and I asked one of the developers and said like, okay, how do we avoid like bias in training data in AI development? And the only answer I got was,
we will use more diverse samples.
That's very unspecific. More flavors to racism. Hell yeah.
So, I really want to walk on this. Oh, dear God.
I wanted to do this as a kid. I remember going to like a zoo or something where they had these giant leaves, and I was like, can you walk on those? Then of course you realize that why would you be able to? These leaves are made to capture sunlight. They're not made to support any weight, so chances are, well, no. And even if they could, they would definitely sink. Earth half day, half night, as seen from space.
Oh my god, look at that, it's so flat.
I wonder how cool it would be to be someone in the middle of these halves. Whatever in the middle of these halves might not be thinking this is crazy. For someone who lives right in the middle of that line, is it gonna be afternoon forever? Crazy.
You ever heard of a sunset?
My neighbors are gonna love me today.
Then the people pull over for ambulance. It's not my problem.
I see, Steve, how it's easy for you to hold that opinion right now until you are in the back of an ambulance and depending on the kindness of strangers to, like, make you a path. You know? It's funny, right? It's really funny.
My brother put a chopping board under a pizza to catch the stuff it drops.
Yes, I mean, it will. Definitely. There's nothing escaping that stickiness.
Fact, rap isn't music, and if you think it is, you're stupid. Oh my god, because that sounds a lot like just an opinion to me. Oh my god. I just finished sanding my tires, so my car will ride smoother on the interstate, and honestly, I kind of love this look.
That's a smooth way to see God.
You didn't think that that they're there for a reason? Oh dear God.
PETA. Cow's milk have long been a symbol used by white supremacists.
What, really? What?
What does drinking milk have to do with white supremacy? The white stuff isn't the right stuff.
That sounds so bad out of context.
Oh, the white stuff isn't the right stuff. Learn what's going on with drinking milk. PETA, you need a new marketing team. Like, holy crap.
You support gay rights? How are you straight?
Okay, I support animal rights too. Do I look like a freaking armadillo to you? Like, the obvious own here is to say yes. You kind of opened yourself up to that one. Simply pure H2O for you.
Don't drink that. This is not the clever, cute little pun you think it is. That's something very different. I mean, I love the effort, but dear God.
So here is someone in a virtual cafe. Look at that. And what better way to spend your time in a virtual cafe to film it, to make sure your friends experience the exact same thing you do.
Oh my god, look at that, it's so real. You gotta film it, that's gonna...
Yes. Oh, what do we have here? This is gonna be beautiful, right?
Yeah, push the car. Push it. Yes, the leader of his people. Come on, push it.
Oh, he's obviously pushing the hardest. All you others are weaklings. Come on, now do it, Steve. 15 idiots decided to park on a frozen lake during 45-degree weather. That looks very moist. Why? Some people shouldn't be let outside.
France, amid COVID outbreak, holds largest ever gathering of people dressed as Smurfs for some reason. Ain't nothing can stop a little bit of Smurf lovin'.
Reaction time. Man versus industrial shredder. What will happen? Industrial shredder versus
Soft little human hand. What can happen? Oh my god.
And then we have over here, I removed my ribs and now I can't walk without a corset. Seems like a good thing to do.
I wouldn't trust NASA.
And the Earth is flat, right?
There are documents from NASA that talk about Earth being a plane.
So you just said you wouldn't trust NASA, but now you're trying to validate your claim by documents from NASA? You didn't think this one through, did you? So wait, we can't trust NASA, and NASA tells us the world is flat, so it's a square. Q. Hey, is this mouse pad Windows 10 compatible? Answer. You know it's a piece of cloth, right?
But if my mouse has Windows 10 inside it, oh.
40% of American kids think hot dogs and bacons are plants. America, what are you doing? What? Is this real?
If I remember correctly, this was from a day where cops were pulling people over and giving them an ice cream.
I am lactose intolerant, but thanks for making me have to pay the babysitter for another hour.
Lactose intolerance is a myth invented by attention seekers that want to be special snowflakes. I know that because I have all the sources.
The inventors of insulin sold a patent for $1. A vial costs about $5 to make. Yet people with diabetes are dying because drug corporations charge as much as 540 vials in the United States. The rebel greed is criminal. It will end when we are in the White House.
If it is 540 USD, do not buy. I don't understand what the problem is.
Yes, I can clearly see that you do not understand what the problem is. So maybe don't talk about it. Thank you. This might take a while, so when you fill up a container for gasoline, but it's important to let the gasoline air out, right?
Oh, I cracked my phone, look! Oh, here's a screenshot of the phone that... Okay.
Stop mandatory vaccination. That's why you have to stop mandatory vaccination. The people who hid Anne Frank were breaking the law. The people who killed her were following it.
This... What?
Wait, what? How is this a compare? Anyway, okay, I'm done with this.
Thank you so very much, you beautiful beings, for watching this atrociously voluptuous, beautiful video. And I hope to see you in the very near future. Take care. You deserve a very good day. Mwah.
Psst.